Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, advice. And I'm struck, as I so often am, by unusual spellings, unusual uses of words, unusual phrases in the Bible. And one unusual spelling, when God says that there's two nations in your womb, twins inside the womb, struggling. The mother didn't know what was going on. The phrase in Genesis 25:23, where it says, when God says to her, two nations are in your womb. Nations, goyim, Gimel, Vav, Yud, Mem, goyim, nations. That's not how it's spelled in the Torah. It's spelled Gimel, Yud, Yud, Mem. Not a Vav, Yud, goyim, it's... So what does this word actually mean? It means proud ones. Now, there are no typos in the Torah. This is meant to teach us something. Now, when we read the Torah, we read it as goyim, but that's not how it's spelled. So, the nations, Yaakov and Esau, were constantly fighting, but relationships are reciprocal. For example, Yitzhak, Esau's father, loved him and was almost blind to the fact that this child of his, this son of his qualities weren't always so great. But relationships are reciprocal. One person's likes you, you like him back. One person's kind to you, you're kind back. And the hint of this is that when you look at the descendants of Isaac and Jacob and the descendants of Esau, it is said that the Romans ultimately were descended from Esau. The Jews were descended from Yaakov, they're called Bnei Israel, the children of Israel, Jacob's Israel. It was Rav Mordechai Grifter who explains this, that this, talking about the reciprocal nature, the person shows affection to you, you show affection in kind. And this was reflected many generations later between a descendant of Esau, the Roman leader Antoninus, and a descendant of Isaac and Jacob, Rav Yehudah Hanazi, Judah the prince, the man responsible for redacting the Mishnah. Yehudah Hanazi and Antoninus had a very close friendship. And they showed each other respect, they showed each other kindness, and it was genuine. And we are the beneficiaries of that kindness, the kindness that Antoninus showed to Yehudah Hanazi, and likewise resulted in Antoninus giving Yehudah Hanazi a peaceful and tranquil life. He knew a life of peace. There was no conflict, there's no struggle, there's no hard times. He was protected by Antoninus. And it was in this peace, it was in this tranquility that Yehudah Hanazi was able to redact and compile the Mishnah. And it's the Mishnah that has sustained the Jewish people through millennia, over 2,000 years. The sayings of the Mishnah go back very far. It was compiled and put together and redacted by Yehudah Hanazis, but the knowledge contained in the Mishnah goes back many centuries before. relationships are reciprocal. Usually. It's human nature. It's who we are. It's what we do. If someone's nice to you, you're nice back. If someone's mean to you, you're mean back. It's the way we are. But we have a hint in that verse in Genesis about the two proud ones. It's a reference to these two proud people, Antoninus and Yehudah Hanazi, and the reciprocal relationship between them ultimately benefited the Jewish people for the next 2,000 years. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.